time to twist it up. Hey y'all, it's your girl LaQuinta, and welcome to this special episode of Twist It Up. I decided that I was going to do a special episode for Labor Day. We have Labor Day coming up next Monday, and so what better way than to have a tasty, healthy treat for that cookout? I always use this parfait just to be able to have something for breakfast. I use it for snack, or maybe I'll use it for a Sunday afternoon dinner. So I decided to share that with you so that you can add it to your Labor Day menu. So what I'm going to do now is turn my camera around and show you my ingredients. We're going to use strawberries. And what I did, I just took my strawberries and I cut them in fourths. So I cut them in half and then I cut them again, just depending on the size of the strawberry that I have. If it's a smaller strawberry, I may just cut it just in half because it won't be as big. So I just have some blueberries washed. It looks so good and delicious. And then we're going to use honey. Any kind of honey will do. If you have local honey, that's even better because it'll be good for your allergies season to get local honey, but you do not have to. This is just from Target, I believe. And then I am going to use, just to add a little flavor, I'm going to use lemon extract, and I am going to use pure vanilla extract, and then we're going to use Cool Whip. And of course with the Cool Whip, it's just totally up to you if you are lactose intolerant or you have anything that where you can't eat dairy or you choose not to eat dairy. There's also alternatives out there for you. They have the almond Cool Whip, which I can never find. And then they have the I think it's So Delicious brand, like a coconut Cool Whip that's out there. All right, let's get this party started. Quick assembly, not hard at all. So what you're going to need, you're going to need a plastic bowl. You can use a glass bowl, or you can use one of those dessert parfait bowls, which I'm making this for my son. Shout out to DJ. I'm making this for my son so he never brings my stuff back. So he'll be getting my little plastic bowl from Dollar Tree. All right, so here we go. So normally what I do I'll mix my strawberries and blueberries together, and then I do my honey and the extracts all in one bowl. Makes it a little bit easier. So I'm gonna add my blueberries here. And then I'm gonna take my honey. We are going to use 2 tablespoons of the honey. And with it, you'll probably have to spoon it out. Just simply, to get all of it. Just a little spoon, just to spoon it out. And like I always say, this is your recipe. So if you do not choose to use the honey, sometimes I will use, if I don't have honey, I'll use the raw sugar, the sugar in the raw. I don't know, I just like that brown taste. It kind of reminds me of like the brown sugar. Okay. And then I'm going to use 1/8 of a tablespoon of both of the vanilla and the lemon extract here. And you don't want to do too much because the extracts are strong. All right, so I'm going to do my vanilla. It smells so good. Just the flavors. Oh, it smells so good. Just the aroma. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm going to take my spoon. Sometimes I would do it by hand, but it's like the honey's so sticky that my fingers stick together like they have glue on them. So, and the only reason why I use the honey or the sugar in the raw is just simply because just to, if I have strawberries that are not as sweet as I would like for them to be, most of the times I taste the strawberry, and that helps me determine if I need to put, you know, the honey or the sugar in it. And just make sure it gets covered all the way through. And being that the blueberries and strawberries are rinsed, they're still kind of wet. That's gonna help, you know, get the honey together. There's a fly in here, I don't know why. Sorry. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the bowl and we're just gonna do layers. That's all. We're just gonna do layers. Okay, had to get me a bigger spoon. I should have probably did that in the first place. I don't know. All right, so it's just like the lasagna. You can layer it however you would like to layer it. You can put the Cool Whip on the bottom, or you can put the fruit on the bottom. But what I'm going to do, I'm gonna put my fruit on the bottom first. And so of course, the bigger the bowl or the container you use, that will determine how many layers, and it'll determine also how many strawberries and blueberries that you'll need to buy. It's your recipe, remember? Okay, so we're gonna take the Cool Whip, and make sure that your Cool Whip is already thawed out, so it can be like a whippy. People ask me why I don't use like the Cool Whip in a can, the Ready Whip. I don't like that because it's like, I guess because of the oils in it, when you spray it, it's all fluffy and nice, and then if you let it sit, it kind of flattens out. So it's not that fluffy that I like. So that's why I choose to do the Cool Whip. See? That's all light. So we're gonna add the Cool Whip. And then I just have one of these cake icing batter utensils. And we're just gonna kind of make it real pretty. And then you just kind of move this out of the way. And just make it real nice. All right. And then I just use the same spoon. It's not a big deal. I don't know where this fly decides it wants to come in here today while I'm filming. I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh, it smells so good, so good, so good. And I never waste my utensils. I'm telling you, I will use the same one. Now, if it's two different, it would have to really take something for me not to use the same. But this is all going the same way. So. All right, and then we're going to, so I have 2 layers so far. And so we're going to finish it out. This last layer of Cool Whip. Make it real pretty. And you can add on the top. Like I said, it's yours. If you want to make it look real, real pretty. Sometimes I'll add like extra fruit on the top. And I'm like a perfectionist, so I'm like the fly in here, and then I gotta get this straight. I want everything perfect. Make your little. Okay, so that's that. And I'll take some of the honey and then drizzle on the top. Just a little zigzag, there we go. And that is that. Isn't that pretty? And I first started doing this when it was for 4th of July. You know, as you see the red, white, and blue. That's how I first started it. And then I was like, you know, this is just something real quick and easy, real nice and, you know, delicious. So I'll just do it whenever it hits me and I want something sweet. So this one goes to my son. So I'm gonna kind of make it a little cute for him. And then you can always use, you can eat it by itself, or you can use the strawberry shortcake, the cakes that you buy at the store, the little shortbread cakes, those the little shortbread cakes. You can put that on there. You can use graham crackers and put it on there. It's so many things that you can do with it. So I hope you guys add this to your Labor Day menu. And then not even your Labor Day menu. You can use it for any time of the year. Like I said, you can use it for a breakfast. You can use it for a snack. You can even take the Cool Whip and replace it with yogurt. You can just do whatever you want to do. This is just a base recipe that I want to share with you. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you try it. And I just really hope that you really like it. So thank you for joining me. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, and make sure you share Twisted Up with everybody who is around you so they can enjoy things like this as well. So until next time, bye.